know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl, Sweet Pea. I'm back with another quick video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. And if you are a newbie, well, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like the video, share the video. Most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, you guys, I am on my lunch break, so I'm going to get this in really briefly. Yeah, looks like Tasha K lost her appeal with Cardi B. And it looks like the court said, yeah, you didn't have any, I mean, you just didn't have nothing. You didn't have no goddamn evidence to show why you need an appeal. You ain't no goddamn evidence to show that the court made any errors. So, girl, kick rocks. So, thank you for the Cash App. I see you kicking it off, starting it off. Let's get this party started right. And who do we have? I see my members. I see Sephora has entered the chat. Tracy. I see Callie. Hey, y'all. It's Nikki, not Nikki. Is she in the building? There go my moderator. Hey Dion. Hey Devon. Hey Dreamfire. Hey Susie. Hey famous producers. Hey Jackie Dolls. Hey Denise. Hey Susie. Hey famous producers. I said that. Hey Michelle. Hey Galatians. Hey Dina. Hey Soleil. Hey KB. Hey Mrs. Jordan, the real Virgo queen. Tammy, my member. Bella Michelle girl, my member. Jersey girl. Okay. Now listen, I'm going to pull up these receipts because a party ain't a party without proof. All right. So we got the receipts. We're going to read the real Patty Patty. What's up, girl? I can't scream. Patty Patty. I can't scream because I'm in a building. But what's up, Patty Patty? What's up, girl? The real Patty Patty. Miss you, Queen. Hey, girl. Um, where you been? I see you got your fur baby in the picture. Hey, love me or let me leave. So let's pull up these receipts, okay? I'll give you my commentary after I pull up these receipts. Let's take a look. Let's just jump right into it because we all anxious to see what the hell's going on. All right. Okay, y'all, here we go. The United States Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit, child. Oh, Lord. Let me make this bigger. Oh, Lord, Tasha. Tasha. I can't do nothing but laugh. What made this girl think that she was going to win this? What made her? What? Matter of fact, let me issue my goddamn disclaimer before we get started. We are not legal professionals. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a paralegal. I do not claim to be. Any legal advice that we give, it is not a professional advice. It is just my opinion and my commentary. So before we get it out, we got to let y'all know this is just. All right, hey Miss Bug Bud. All right. So the United States Court of Appeals, whew, Becalis Marlenas Almazar versus Latasha K. Chow, and Star Marie Ebony Jones, co-defendant, counterclaimant, appellant. So the only reason why they put her as a defendant on here is because in the beginning she was on there, and Kibi Studios is on there. Now we know that she had her own day in court with Cardi B, but she didn't show up or whatever. And so, whatever. Now, here we go. There are two issues here. One is whether the jury had sufficient evidence to hold appellants Latasha K and others liable for defamation and other privacy torts against appellee Cardi B. The other is whether the district court erred by excluding evidence. We hold that Kibi hasn't preserved either issue for appeal. A party is not entitled to pursue a new trial on appeal unless that party makes an appropriate post-verdict motion in the district court. A party can make that kind of post-verdict motion under either Rule 50 or Rule 59 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Now, Rule 50B sets forth the procedural requirements for renewing a sufficiency of the evidence challenge after the jury verdict and entry of judgment. Rule 59 allows district judges to order new trials for any reason for which a new trial has heretofore been granted in an action at law in federal court. When a party fails to invoke these rules in the district court, we have no authority to consider an appeal from the jury verdict. Defendant Latasha Keeby asked for a new trial, saying that there was insufficient evidence for the jury verdict against her. But as she all but admits, she didn't make either of the required post verdict motions in the district court. As a result, we have no authority to consider her insufficiency of the evidence argument on appeal. Keeby's response is unavailing. She seems to assert that she can seek a new trial on appeal, not because she did so below, but rather because she didn't. She seeks to distinguish her case from Unitherm on the ground that, unlike the losing party there, she didn't even make a pre verdict insufficiency of the evidence motion, let alone a post verdict one. So while she apparently and correctly accepts that making one pre verdict insufficiency of the evidence motion isn't enough to preserve the right to challenge the sufficiency of the evidence on appeal, she seems to think that one can preserve the right by making no insufficiency motions at all. That is incorrect. Under Unitherm, a party forfeits its right to seek a new trial on appeal if it never sought a new trial before the district court. The only way to seek a new trial before the district court is through a post-verdict motion. A pre-verdict motion won't do. So Keeby gains nothing by pointing out that she never made a pre-verdict insufficiency of the evidence motion. All that matters is that she never sought a new trial before the district court through a post-verdict motion and has thus forfeited right to do so on appeal. B. Keeby also failed to preserve her evidentiary arguments. A party cannot argue an issue in its reply brief that was not preserved in its initial brief. I said this in my commentary, that you cannot basically bring forth new claims in your appeal that was not in your trial. An appellant fails to preserve an issue when in her opening appellate brief, she either makes only passing references to it or raises it in a perfunctory manner without supporting arguments and authority. An appellant's brief must include an argument containing appellant's contentions and the reasons for them, with citations to the authorities and parts of the record on which the appellant relies. If an argument is not fully briefed to the circuit court, evaluating its merits would be improper, both because the appellants may control the issues they raise on appeal and because the appellee would have no opportunity to respond to it. Keeby didn't adequately brief her challenges to the district court's evidentiary rulings. Specifically, she never tells us where in the 5,500 page record that the district court's alleged errors can be found. That lapse violates the rule that appellants must identify the parts of the record in which they rely. Because Keeby's brief falls well short of what we require, she has abandoned this argument. Affirmed, meaning her case is affirmed, meaning the ruling, the judgment is affirmed, and her appeal is gone. So all counsel must file documents electronically using the case files system or whatever. So this was just saying that memorandum to all the counsels of the party that they have to file all of this electronically. So that doesn't have anything to do with the appeal itself. So basically that was it. And they signed it stating that she basically lost. She could not prove where they made errors. She couldn't prove, she didn't have any evidence about where there were any errors in her case, and she did not properly fill out her appeal. So they basically said, no, ma'am, kick rocks, goodbye, start paying. Now, the question becomes when she, now that this has, we know that she lost her appeal, she has to immediately begin paying Cardi B because they already did that part before we were waiting for the verdict. Now, remember, she had a stay issued. She did have a supersedious bond. Doesn't look like she even paid that. And I don't think Cardi and them pressed it because they knew that she was broke. But anybody else probably, if there were these were millionaires or whatever, that they both were millionaires, not Cardi just being a millionaire. If Tasha K was a millionaire, Cardi probably would have pressed the issue that she did not put up that supersedious bond that had never been put up. Okay. So we were basically just sitting here waiting to see what the court was going to do about this appeal. And it seems as though they have said it is affirmed. Girl, goodbye. Now we seen the post that Tasha K she posted on Instagram. Let me grab that real quick. Where she said, basically, oh, I'm not going to be able to get it on here, but we'll talk about this later on tonight. But basically, she basically said to the winos that today was a sad day. I'm going to read it out loud. I can't share it on the screen, but I'll read it out loud. And I'm pretty sure everybody saw this, child. Everybody done seen this, honey. Let's see. Let me get to my receipts. She said, she says, damn winos. We lost the appeal against Cardi B. Sad day, but I'm going to be all right. I appreciate all your love and support throughout this fight. Today we throw in the white flag. What happened will never happen again. To Cardi and her team, I apologize sincerely. We live and learn. See y'all Wednesday on YouTube and TashaKLive.com. Now, my whole thing about this is you should have been through in the white towel. You should have been. Okay. We get it that you wanted to exhaust all of your legal, efforts and everything that you had at your disposal. But pride did not allow you to throw in the towel. That is why you didn't throw in the towel, okay? Because you really thought that you were going to beat this by throwing Cardi B under the bus. See, in the beginning, her plan was that she was going to make Cardi B look like this ruthless ghetto girl that was a gang member. She's a rapper that is, having this gang persona. And remember, that is what she tried to show in the beginning of the court. She tried to show that in the beginning of her trial, okay? She tried to put Cardi B's rap persona on trial. And that's what she thought. Her plan was that she was going to go in there talking about the fight at the damn club. She was going to be putting that on trial. And the judge was like, no, that don't have nothing to do with anything. Okay. She was confident that Cardi B was going to test positive for whatever it is that she said Cardi B had. She thought that she had records. People were saying rumors that she had records that she saw, medical records that she saw that was going to, prove that Cardi had this, that, and the third. But all of that backfired. So when she saw that she was losing, she should have threw in her towel then. Okay. But no, she kept going. She kept pressing. She kept calling Cardi herpes B, all these things, talking about her and Offset. She just kept going. Now, we all know that that was her pride. That was her jealousy. That was her arrogance. That was her envy. But that's what got her caught up, and that's what got her where she is. Now, the fact that she can even say right now, that she apologizes, that says a lot for her in the end, because it tells you that she knew all along she was wrong. I don't buy the apology that she really apologizes for her actions. She apologizes because she got caught. She apologizes because she has to pay $3.8 million. This has nothing to do with her apologizing because of her actions. She's upset that she got caught. That's it. She's saying a statement that has to be said. That's media training 101. That's all trying to save face for her brand. But does she really mean it? Hell no. She could care less. She hates Cardi. And we don't want the apology, girl. You can take your apology and you can shove it up your woo-ha. Okay. Because if she really was apologizing and she was sincere for that, she would have apologized way ahead of time. Okay. You're only apologizing now because you got to pay this money and because you are required to pay this all at once. So she's hoping that Cardi will give her a break. She's hoping that she can go in there and get some payment arrangements or something like that because I don't care what y'all say. This woman does not have $3.8 million to give Cardi B. Okay. So she's hoping that if she takes this approach, she can be able to get Cardi maybe to, maybe accept payment arrangement or maybe work out some type of deal with her to where as though she doesn't have to pay this all at once. If I was Cardi, I would not give you any breaks. I would not be lenient. I want my money. I want it all now. I want it the way it needs to be given. See, because I know what I'm going through with my situation, you cannot take your foot off these women's necks. You cannot be nice to them because they really don't care anything about you. They only care about saving face. When a person has gone this far, she went 3 years, 4 years into what she was dealing with Cardi B. She could have been gave up. She could have been took those videos down, but she did not. She thought that she was going to win. She thought that she was going to win based off of Cardi B's persona and her previous situation with Jade and all those people at that club. That's what she thought she was going to do. It didn't go down like that. So now what? So the court said, ma'am, you don't have any, you didn't show us shit. What is this? What's in this brief? Nothing. Olga did what she do. Olga did what she do. $14.99, back page, wherever they found her, goddamn yellow pages, Craigslist, Angie's List, wherever they found Olga, Olga did what she usually does, and that's fuck up the thing. She fucked up the thing. Okay. She didn't fill out the paperwork correctly. She didn't fill out the appeal correctly. And they said, what is this? Okay. They looked at that brief. Where are your arguments, ma'am? Where's the error that the court made? They said in the 5,500 pages, there's nothing. Okay. So that's where we are with this. We're going to go live later on today, but I just wanted to come forward really quickly and give you guys an update, give you the tea that Tasha K has lost her appeal against Cardi B. We all knew that this was going to happen. Okay. We all knew that she was going to go through this. We all knew that they were going to uphold the original judgment. And now it becomes pay Cardi B immediately. She has to start paying Cardi B. Thank you for the Cash App. She has to start paying. All right. She has to start paying. She wants to say, damn winos, damn winos. And you know what they're going to say? Oh, Tasha, you know what? It's all good. And then she says in her statement, this will never happen again. You goddamn right it won't ever happen again. Because this is an example to all bloggers who don't get receipts, who just say lies, who defame people. This is what's going to happen. What's your question, Sephora? What's up? So my thing is, girl, it's no sense in you putting your head down now, wanting the no, she cannot appeal again. That's it. You get one and done. That's it. No more appeals. That's it. She's done. Which is why she's waving in the white flag. She's throwing in the towel. And she's wanting to try to get sympathy now. Now it's the sympathy. Now it's the, oh, I'm wrong. Oh, I grew up now. I'll never do it again. No more appeals. You're done. One and done. Pay the lady. Okay? Pay the lady. Yeah, pay the lady. We don't feel sorry for you, Tasha K. We do not believe that that apology, half-ass apology. Now I get it. Some people will say, well, you gotta forgive people. No, I Tasha K is ruthless. She will do anything for clicks and views, likes, shares. She'll do anything. She made up this story. She ran with this for an entire 3 years, all for clout, all to get numbers. If she did it to Cardi, she'll do it again. She has continued to do it again and again and again. She doesn't stop because she wants numbers. She wants her channel to grow. She wants her app to grow. So she'll do anything to get those views. So now, while it's a good gesture, it's sportsmanship, I guess, to say, I apologize. We know she doesn't mean it. She's just upset that she got caught. She's just upset that she's got to pay $3.8 million. That's it. Okay. Instead of coming after people, people need to come up with content. Figure out that. Figure out how to come up with some content instead of using beef to go after people and get views. Yes, if she had a won, how do you think her attitude would have been then? Okay. She's only upset that she lost. She does not have any sympathy towards Cardi for what she did at all. Mike Epps just asked her to take down an interview and threatened to sue her. She told him she couldn't take it down, but come to her show. Same thing, since she has not learned her lesson. If she said it will not happen again, well, you're still repeating. If you just did that to Mike Epps, if he told you to take down a video and you told him, come on your show, same thing you just did to Cardi B. Okay, so girl, I don't know why you want people to keep coming over there to that show. Like, what is that? Why do people got to come over there to that show? Girl, stop. But that's it. We'll be back. Hey, Coach, we'll be back later to go over it in detail. But I just wanted to give the tea. I wanted to come up with the receipts and show that Tasha K has lost her appeal. Cardi B is victorious. Tasha K needs to start paying Cardi B immediately. The judgment is in effect. And I will do my research to figure out how long Tasha K has to pay and what the steps are. So that's what we will be discussing tonight. We'll come back with part two to say, to figure out what happens now. Where do we go from here? Okay. So you enjoy the rest of your day. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.